Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you about 5 things that helped me during my spiritual awakening process. Hey guys, welcome to the Awakened Reality, and you are with Krishwan. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about 5 things that helped me, 5 you can say practices and things, because the last one is like a thing. So that helped me during my spiritual awakening, and some of them even help me even now. So number 1, okay, number 1 is Psych K. So there's this method, it's by Rob Williams, and you can check it up online. Okay, every one of these are on Google, so you can check it up except probably for the last one. The last one is actually a thing. Okay, so I'm excited about everyone, but the last one is like a little different. So the first one is Psych K, and Psych K is a method of like rewiring the subconscious mind, as Rob Williams puts it. The way Rob Williams says it to do it would be to do like a muscle testing process before, and to cross your legs and hands, and he explains that the energy is flowing through your hands, and he asks you yourself to test it out with somebody else, or with yourself, having somebody else test it out on yourself using muscle testing. And also the muscle testing is used to find out what is true in your life and what is not. What is a true reality that is happening in your life and what is not. And I would suggest you to see this video in order to understand this. So the process is called Psych K. And this Psych K process, I started doing it in 2018 when my actual awakening thing started, and I started seeing repeating numbers and all this kind of stuff. And it was about rewiring the subconscious mind. That's what it said, and that's exactly what I needed, because there were certain things that were in my old belief systems that needed to be changed and needed to be brought into the newer belief system pattern. I needed to have newer belief systems in place so that the older belief systems could go away, and I was looking to rewire my subconscious mind, and I stumbled upon Psych K, and oh my god, this method is awesome. This method is awesome. It actually got me through a lot of the healing part. And what they actually do is, once you're done with the muscle testing, once you're done with your crossing, you've got to cross your hands and your legs in a certain pattern. And once you do that, once you find out the pattern for you, the instructions are in the video, and you cross them, and you do that, you close your eyes and you say what you want. Like, let's say you want to be happy, so you say, I am happy, I am happy, I am happy. You close your eyes and you say, I am happy, I am happy. And when you do that, you say voices come in. So from your past, certain voices would have come in saying that maybe, hey, you're not happy, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve that. So you're literally in your mind, you're actually battling these voices out and saying, no, I am happy, I deserve to be happy, I'm one amongst the universe as well. I'm born here, I deserve to be happy. So when you do that method, you close your eyes and you're having a battle with the saying of someone or somebody else that might have told you this in the past, that might have made you believe that you don't deserve it. You're literally having a battle with those voices. So that is too good and very, very effective. And but you might have to keep doing it again and again, because at that time you will understand, okay, fine, I do deserve to be happy and all these things. You will understand the reason behind what was blocking you, and a lot of answers will come out, but it's very natural for you to forget it in the near future, because people are going through their insecurities as well, and it's like being portrayed onto your face, and so you get reminded of it and you start being like them, and the old patterns start coming back. So you might want to do it maybe a few more times after you've done it the first time. Whenever you think you need it, really, whenever you think you're like lacking something, you want to take the statement that you want to be, and you want to say it, and you want to battle it with the statement that is in your subconscious mind. Exactly like it says, rewiring the subconscious mind. Psych K, guys, Rob Williams, awesome stuff. Check that out. It helped me through a lot of my spiritual awakening and a lot of my healing processes. Number two would be meditation. There is Doughty. So when I started meditation, I didn't know how to meditate, and one video that came in super handy was the guided meditation by Doughty. Oh dude, you should check out Doughty's channel. It's awesome, really helpful for people who are awakening and trying to raise their consciousness. He's got some gold in there. He's got some gold, literally gold and diamonds in there in his channel of his. Like, his content is really awesome. And so are his meditations. And so there was this meditation of going and meeting your higher self, and that got me a lot to understand my higher self. It's this meditation, it's this guided meditation. So you close your eyes and you play the guided meditation, and he just guides you through the steps of meditating to meet your higher self and feel the higher vibration of your higher self. That meditation helped me a lot. Also his past regression meditation was pretty cool, which I liked. Also something to check out. But the main thing that helped me get to that elevated higher vibration at that point was this guided meditation towards the higher self by Doughty, AARONDOUGHTY. Doughty. Should check that out. Number 3 was another meditation. Okay, this was by Mingyur Rinpoche. He's a Rinpoche. He's from Nepal, a monk from Nepal, and these monks are called Rinpoches. And Yongey's meditation technique was very nice. It was very easy to understand. It was very easy and natural process to do it as well. And his meditation was you close your eyes. It's more like a mindfulness meditation where you close your eyes and then you picture yourself, and then it's just like taking just a mindfulness meditation of being aware of what is around you, and like the sounds around you. First he asks you to be aware of what is happening inside your body, then he asks you to be aware of what are the sounds around you, then he takes you one step higher and takes you away from this, like a little bit away from your body. Let's say I'm standing here, away from my body would be like as though I'm looking at my body from the top of this building and seeing there's a Krishwan standing in front of a camera here, and then I would take myself further away and maybe from the clouds and see myself seeing the city of Chennai, and in that city of Chennai there's a building, and in that building is Krishwan standing, and I would take myself even further away and I would put myself in the universe and I would see the earth and I would see Krishwan standing. So when you're doing that, you're creating a sense of okay, there is Krishwan there standing, and it's like you taking yourself out of your body and looking at yourself from a third person perspective. This is also the meditation I teach a lot of people, and this comes from Yongey Mingyur Rinpoche. Okay, so definitely something to check out. Really nice stuff. And also he explains how to do meditation in one of his videos, which is awesome. That is, what is that? Number 3. Number 4 is something that I've used a lot of times, and I still use it even now, and it's 432 hertz. Oh, I use this to get into. So now when I do meditation, I don't use these guided meditations, or I don't use I do it by myself. I don't use any guided form of saying. But in order to get into the arena, in order to get into the feeling, I use 432 hertz. I have a Google Home right there, and I'll be like, hey Google, play 432 hertz, and it would play me that video that I have. So a lot of videos on 432 hertz are there on YouTube that you can check out, and a lot of like songs with that, the melodies with that 432 hertz frequency, and it's so calming. It brings you into a relaxed state of being. Ideally, they say that 432 hertz is the frequency of the universe, so that frequency calms you down, and it does when you do play it. So 432 hertz helps me like a lot of times. Even when I feel if I feel low energy, I would go into my room, play 432 hertz, lie down on the bed, and just meditate myself using the Rinpoche's method of mindfulness meditation. I would just directly go into nothingness and observe everything from a third person perspective like that. 432 hertz, beautiful. It's something that is always there on YouTube, and you can always play it in order to get to a calm meditative state, and then continue with your meditation and other practices. Number 5 is number 5 is something, I wouldn't laugh about it, but it is something that has really helped me with understanding stuff and being open to thoughts. And this is a thing, and it is illegal in some countries. So if you are in a country or in a state where it is illegal, maybe you might not want to do it, or do it without somebody telling you and somebody not looking at you. But I would never, because everything is laws and rules and all, and we all know that if everything is energy, there are only universal laws, so you are free to do anything you want, but try not to get caught. And it is what it is this element is weed, ganja, marijuana, but you just don't want to take weed and be like and then just eat a bunch of food and go relax and sleep. No, this is, you're taking weed. It's like you're taking this weed with an intention in order to open your third eye so that you can get the answers flooding into your head more and more and more. Weed has helped me a lot during my spiritual awakening, and the method I use to get this to help me with my spiritual awakening is, before I smoke any weed, I don't do it here because I'm in India and there is no good weed where I am, and it's kind of illegal, and I don't really feel the need to do it over here. But if you're in a state that has a lot of weed and is readily available and it's legal or whatever, definitely try this out. You don't just want to smoke weed and go like blah blah blah, but because you're gonna end up blah blah blah, but you want to set an intention before smoking weed. So this is the thing. When you place yourself in the midst of fire, air, water, or earth, fire as in sunlight, air as in air, like a higher altitude of air is always better, water as in like a shower, and earth as in like trees and nature, all that kind of stuff. When you're in the midst of them, the energy is more pure, and hence you get more clarity, and this clarity comes in a little more faster. You feel good when you take a walk, you feel good when these thoughts come in when you take a shower. All these thoughts kind of like give you more clarity, cleanses you. It's like a natural element of the earth, and its vibration is higher, and so it kind of like cleanses you out. So what you want to do with weed is you want to set an intention first that I need answers, I need this, I need that, and then smoke a joint or whatever. And once you're done smoking this weed, or I personally used to take it in a one hitter, go out and smoke a little by little, but you can also do that if you want, if you're comfortable with that, or if you can just smoke a joint at home, and then after that go for a walk. Within, like, try to find a place where there's more nature, or just on the street where there's like plants and trees on the sidewalk, and go for a walk. When you go for a walk, you start seeing you'll start getting answers, because you've set that intention that you want these things to come. And when you don't force it, but just let it happen. So set the intention, smoke, go for a walk, and when you're on the walk, don't think about it, just enjoy your walk. And then when your thoughts start coming in, let them just keep coming in, and slowly you'll get answers to the questions. You might also see signs, because you're out in the open, you're out in the nature, and you might see different signs corresponding to the thoughts that you're thinking. And it's a very nice way for taking in those thoughts. The reason I say weed is because weed opens your third eye. It's also said that Lord Shiva in Hinduism smoked weed at one point to help him with his spirit, to help like spiritual growth, opening the sacred eye and all that kind of stuff. So it really does. So it kind of like opens up the third eye, where you get to observe more and more thoughts come in, and it's easier to take in the thoughts. So in this process, and it is, when you do it, you'll know it. So in this process, weed has helped me a lot with my spiritual awakening. And that is the fifth element. That is it. So these 5 things, the 432 hertz, the Psych K, the 2 meditations, and weed has helped me. And I'll give you a bonus one, a 6th one as well. The bonus one is this awesome technique. I just got it recently, like a few months ago, like about 4 months ago, and it's called this Wim Hof breathing technique. And many of y'all might already know it, but it's an awesome, really awesome technique you want to do, and like you want to do it like every day. It's like that good, because it's this breathing technique where he asks you to breathe a lot. Like he asks you to breathe in and out, in and out, in and out constantly, and in and out, let go. Like when you're breathing out, you just let go of the energy. And so you're taking in so much of oxygen, and in return you're trying to release so much of air. And at one point he asks you to take in and let go of all the energy and stay like that for a minute. And this cycle keeps, and then after that 1 minute is done, he asks you to take in your air, take in the air fully, hold it for 15 seconds, and then let it go. So this cycle of about like, let's say like 30 breaths, you take in and out, in and out, in and out, then you take the air in, and then you release it out, and after releasing it out, you just stay like that. You don't breathe any more air for like about 1 minute solid, or 1 minute 30 seconds in the second cycle. And then again you take in a deep breath after that, and then you hold it for about like 15 seconds. And this happens in like 3 cycles. It's called the Wim Hof method. Who is Wim Hof? Wim Hof is called the Iceman. He has like he's like a extreme athlete who is like survived in like high climatic conditions, and he did one thing where he stood in some ice cubes for about like 2 hours. So he's used this breathing technique, and he teaches this breathing technique, and it's bloody awesome. Like it's awesome. Like you feel like a butterfly after you're doing that. You literally feel like a butterfly, because so much of oxygen has gone into your body. And when he tells you to release everything and stay like that for 1 minute without breathing in, all the toxins and all the waste from the body is released out in the form of breath. The waste energy that has been sitting in your body is actually being released out in the form of your breath after you've like kind of let out everything. So definitely recommend you to check this and the science behind it and all that, but it's freaking awesome, and definitely recommend you to do the bonus, which is the Wim Hof method, Wim Hof breathing technique. Alright guys, I'll wrap it up with this, and you are with the awakened reality. And of course, Krishwan here. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell notification. And you can also call me or WhatsApp me to book a session with me if you have any problem, and I can help you. Okay guys, bye.